Your dog just yawned. Right in the middle of your conversation. Right when you were looking at them, talking to them, maybe even telling them something important. And your brain did what human brains always do. It filled in the blank. They're bored. They're tired. They're done with me. But here's the thing about obvious. It's usually where the truth goes to hide. That yawn wasn't dismissal. It wasn't fatigue. It was something else entirely. Something most people will live their whole lives with a dog and never understand. The moment you understand it, really understand it, you'll realize your dog has been communicating in a language you never knew existed. Not barking, not tail wagging. Something quieter. Something older. Vets see this every day. They note it as normal and move on. Not because they're wrong, but because normal and understood are two very different things. When our dog yawns, we do what humans always do. We make it about ourselves. They're bored. I'm boring them, but your dog is not a human in a fur coat. Canine behavioral researchers have spent decades studying the microsignals dogs use to communicate. And yawning kept showing up, not randomly, not meaningful. Seriously, in patterns. Specific, repeatable, emotionally loaded patterns. There are 4 distinct contexts in which your dog yawns while you're with them. 4 different emotional states. 4 different messages. On the surface, they all look identical. Same open mouth. Same slow exhale. Completely different stories. Something went wrong. You raised your voice. Used that tone. And right there, your dog yawned. It felt like disrespect. Like they couldn't care less. Here's what was actually happening. Your dog was terrified. Researchers call it a displacement signal, a calming signal rooted in wolfpack behavior. When pressure rises, instead of fighting or fleeing, they yawn. It says, "I am not a threat. Please, let this moment pass." Your dog used it on you. Not because your authority meant nothing, but because your tone registered as a threat. And they were trying to bring the temperature down. They were trying to make peace. All those times you thought they were tuning you out, they weren't checked out. They were overwhelmed. This one is harder to hear. Studies confirm that dogs can detect cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, in human sweat. Not trained medical dogs. Your dog T. Hey, feel the tension in your shoulders before you've noticed it yourself. Research found something remarkable. The stress hormone levels of dogs and their long-term owners synchronize over time. Your dog is not just reading your emotions. Your dog is carrying them. Whatever anxiety you think is invisible, whatever grief you've been quietly swallowing, your dog absorbs it, and then they yawn. Not because they're tired, because you are. They're trying to regulate you. You're sitting quietly. Nothing wrong. Your dog looks at you. Really looks at you. Eye contact that feels almost meaningful. And then they yawn. In canine language, direct sustained eye contact is confrontational. It is pressure. A challenge. And yet, your dog held yours. Not because they forgot the rules of their own language, but because you are the exception. Because somewhere in your relationship, they decided your gaze is safe. That yawn was a deliberate softening. A gesture that said, "I am not guarded with you." That yawn was intimacy. Something close to "I trust you completely." Scientists discovered that contagious yawning, when you see someone yawn and your body mirrors it, is a byproduct of empathy. Genuine neurological attunement. You don't catch yawns from everyone. You catch them from people you're connected to. For a long time, scientists believed this was uniquely human. Then they studied dogs. Dogs catch yawns from humans, but only from the specific human they are most deeply bonded to. Not a trained behavior. A genuine, measurable attunement to another being's emotional state. Your dog developed that capacity, and they aimed it at you. So when your dog yawns mid-conversation, they may have simply felt something move through you, and their body answered it. That yawn was a mirror. The closest thing science has found to a dog saying, "I feel what you feel. I am with you. You came into this with a question you didn't know you were carrying. Do they even care?" Now, you know. They have been communicating that care, consistently, in a language so subtle it passed right through your awareness for years. The next time your dog yawns, pause. Just for a second. Ask yourself which of these 4 contexts you're standing in. Because your dog has been paying attention to you from the moment they met you. The least you can do is pay it back.